Hello my Leos, welcome back to another video with A Tarot with Tea. Today I will be doing your mid-November general reading. So I'll just do my cards and we'll see whatever comes up in whatever area of life. Today I'm going to be using the Wandering Moon Tarot deck, clarifying with the Penelope Tarot deck. Then the oracle I'm going to move on to is the Whispers of the Ocean. This is my Moonology book oracle deck, and then this is my Angels and Ancestors oracle deck, okay? So also at the end of the video, I will be using my pendulum board. So go ahead and think of a question. It's typical like yes or no's. And at the end, I'll give you guys an answer. So think of a question now and we'll come back to it, okay? All right, so at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cleanse your cards and say a prayer, and then we'll get going. All right, Leos, let's see what we got for you guys today. What's coming towards my Leos for the rest of November 2021? What's coming towards my Leos? So you guys are going to be making a lot of decisions, okay? And a lot of it might have to do with your money, your career, your finances. Overall energy, the Six of Wands, okay? So things could be coming in. You're going to start to move forward with things as you decide what you want to do. So we have the King of Stars, which is the King of Pentacles. Great. We have the Page of Stars. Yeah, King of Swords in reverse. You're going to start to, you can be in this King of Pentacles, King of Stars energy, but with the Page of Stars here and the King of Swords in reverse, I feel like it's about how you view yourself in your career, okay? Wheel of Fortune, a lot of changes. The King of Moons, yeah. And the Devil card. So I see that this month, well, right now you have a lot of potential to do a lot of things when it comes to your career or to really expand your career. I see you guys having a lot of blockages mentally though. In this Devil card, I think this is what you're going to be fighting for the rest of this month to really get to where you want to be, okay? I'm going to clarify Penelope's tarot deck. Overall energy here is the Justice. Yeah, I think things are going to start to really balance itself out. Okay. Let's see. All right, clarify the King of Stars, please. We have the Devil in reverse. Yeah, so basically, like I just told you, you can really have this King of Stars energy, but this Devil energy is what's blocking you. So once you come out of it and it turns into reverse, I feel like that's when you're really going to hit a peak in your finances and your career, okay? What else? We have the Two of Cups, okay? Emotional fulfillment. I don't know if you guys second guess your career choices a lot. Like, are you constantly like, I don't know, is this really what I want to do? Or, yeah, I like it. Don't I like it? Like, do you guys second guess it a lot? Clarify the Page of Stars. We have the Eight of Daggers. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's a lot of emotional blockages here that's keeping you stuck in this Page of Stars, okay? So, as we know, it goes Pages, Knights, Queen, Kings. You guys have the ability to be the Queen, the King of Pentacles, and you guys are stuck at a Page. So it's like, what's keeping you there is this way of thinking, this Devil energy, feeling stuck. You see, like, eyes are closed, just not knowing which way to go, what things to do. And I feel like it has to do with your emotions, like having to be comfortable. You see how comfortable she is in that tub, just chilling, pampering herself, relaxing, enjoying it. Like, that's like, you need that comfortable type of energy when it comes to your career. Like, I feel like some of you guys just, I don't know if you don't believe in like your skill set. So maybe like you guys might use your hands, you might make things, or do things for people, because it's like you're not satisfied with the work, like your finished product in a way. And I feel like that just has to come from more confidence. King of Swords in reverse. The King of Daggers. Ace of Wands in reverse. I don't know if you guys tend to compare yourselves to other people who do your same type of work, or I am getting maybe a male figure. Is there somebody that you try to impress when it comes to your work? Is this somebody who you want to be proud of your work? Because I feel like that's where you're trying to focus your energy at, instead of yourself being proud. It's like, I don't know if you're waiting for someone else to tell you like that's great, or you need somebody else's like approval to you. Like your approval is enough. Like you can't look at your work and be like, damn, that's amazing, and that's it. It's like, okay, but what does so and so think, or what do what do other people think? I think it's about how you're viewed by either a person in particular, or a group of people, or somebody, something. I don't know if it's a committee, but it's somebody who you feel like you have to impress. Okay, I don't know if this could be a boss or something, but somebody of a higher figure, of a higher power. I feel like you want them to recognize your work. Okay, and I don't think they do that often. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. 3 of Cups. Okay, I think you're gonna start to get a lot of praise from people around you. Let me also clarify just so we see. The Queen of Daggers in reverse. And okay, so what I'm getting out of this is you're going to start to get approval from more people around you, like people more on your level, or more like clientele, possibly people who are going to start to say, hey, your work is beautiful, what you do is good, like how you perform at work is excellent. And you're going to start to realize that this person is more of a hater. The person whose approval you want is more of a hater. And I was kind of picking that up, because I said, like, I was starting to say they're not going to give it to you, or they don't give it to you often. It's not because your work isn't great. It's because they are a hater here. So at first you see them more as this King of Daggers, like, oh, wow, like their opinion is very important. And then you start to see them as not only lower, but the queen. Like they went from being a king to a queen in your eyes. They're starting to go down, and it's in reverse now. Like you're starting to see like, oh, it's not my work, it's them. That's the reason I don't get the praise. And I think you're going to start to realize, damn it, I didn't need that praise anyway. And I think that's why you're going to start to move into the King of Moons here, which is the King of Cups. You're going to start to come out of that energy the more praise you get from people around you. Now, I feel like this person is still a Queen of Daggers. Why? Because I don't know if like they do what you like. This is why I feel like it's more of a boss, because it's like you still respect what they do. It's just the way they might handle their employees or people who they took under them or who work for them, because you still kind of see them as this person, but you look at them a little differently. Like, okay, yeah, you're good at what you do, but I'm also great at what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to start to feel that confidence the more other people start to uplift you and tell you and promote you and do things like that. Okay. Clarify the King of Moons. The Star card in reverse. I think it's just about the way you're going to start to view yourself and what you can do. Ace of Daggers. It's the way you think. The way you think is going to start to change, because you could really like be happy in your emotions and what you do and be proud of what you do. Stop second guessing it and stop saying like, well, is there something else I should do? Like it's about how you're going to start to think about yourself, that you're going to start to come out this energy. Clarify the Devil card. Why do you even care about this person's opinion? Queen of Crystals. I don't know. They must have some type of status, possibly. That's what I'm saying, because you see them very higher up. Like, you're like, all right. Like, if you look here at the King, like, this is like, okay, like a royalty type of thing. Like, they have the crown and everything. It's firm. Look at their face. And it's like, for some reason, this person, I don't know, some people, it might honestly have been an idol. Somebody might have looked up to. Maybe they would have gave you an opportunity, like, you were very grateful for it. And you're like, thank you so much for this opportunity. I don't know what I've done without. But now you're about to start coming out of it like, thank you for the opportunity. I'm starting to grow and I'm more confident. Like, you're not going to feel the need to get the approval of this person. And I feel like it just has to do with their status. Like, how they're perceived and how other people perceive them. That's why I feel like they might do the same type of work you do, okay? They might be known for it. Page of Wands in reverse, but you're going to start to realize that more comes to it when you dealing with a boss's employee relationship. I think you're not going to like how they talk to you, or how they mentor you. That's what I'm hearing. Mentor, how they mentor you, because you also have the Ace of Wands here, and then we have the Page of Wands in reverse. I think you're going to start to see like, it's not that I don't do an amazing job. It's the way they tell me, or the way they teach me, or the way they mentor me, or whatever. And you're going to stop this approval, wanting this approval from them, because you're going to start to see, you know, I looked at them as a great person, as an idol, but I'm starting to see the other side of them. As soon as you start to come up and flourish, and they see people, you know, and you start to see people tell you this, you're going to start to see them in a different light, okay? So, which is great that you're starting to realize how amazing you are, because I feel like you really are. You're just not getting the acknowledgement because they're kind of a hater, okay? They might not be used to other people getting praised, like, especially being in the King of Daggers energy, like, they're used to that, like, you know, that appraisal. This person might be very smart as well, but they're used to that appraisal, and now you might start to see their reactions. Pay attention to their reactions when other people praise you, like, you know, just pay attention. I'm gonna keep going. Pay attention to their reactions, like when they're like, oh wow, you know, that work was amazing, you know, go ahead Jessica, go ahead Ashley, you doing your thing. And they're like, oh yeah, yeah. Or are they like, oh yeah, she's great. Like, pay attention to their reactions, okay? This card says, leaping through the air. A plan you have made is on track. You are waiting for something. Get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects you are considering. And I was saying in the beginning, I don't know if you guys always tend to second guess the path that you chose. Like, oh, I don't know if this is for me. I don't know if I'm good at what I do, or something of that nature. Like, stop putting that off. Stop second guessing it. Like, you're on the right track is what they said. Okay, you made the right decision. This is the career path you chose for a reason. I don't know if you guys are like, oh, I don't know, maybe I should try something different, like, because you're not getting that approval or recognition from somebody. And I think as soon as you start to see this Three of Cups, as soon as you start to see other people tell you, yeah, you're gonna know, all right, I made the right decision, okay? So let's see what your Moonology card. All right, we have emotions are running high, supermoon. Okay. And I am going to read from my book here. Just a little something, something. I won't read you the whole thing. All right. So, So it says, attuned to the moon. Success is close. I just must trust, okay? You have to just trust that you're doing the right things and you're going the right directions. So as far as the teaching, it says this. A supermoon is a new or full moon that takes place when the moon is at its closest point to the earth during its monthly orbit or event known as perigee. It's a full moon. The moon appears around 14 cents bigger at this time. The moon is known as the queen of emotions, and if you draw the supermoon card, regardless of when you do this, you can expect your feelings to be more highly charged, okay? Some things also, additional meanings, I just feel like I should read some of these to you. It says, a resolution to your question is closer than you think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion, and speak to the goddess, ask for assistance, okay? So yeah, like, your emotions, as it lies here on the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, you have the supermoon here. It's your emotions. You're gonna have a big change in your emotions and how you perceive your work, okay? You're gonna become more confident in your work, and they do not want you to turn around. Do not change plans. Do not do anything besides keep going, okay? You're closer, and you're really about to start getting recognized, especially with this Three of Cups. Like, people are going to start to recognize you. You're gonna start to grow even more, and this is just good for you, okay? All right, so The card we have here is She-Wolf, Unleash the Wild Within. All right. And I am also going to read from this book with this one, just a little bit. So the message, it says, let your wild side up and out. Unleash your talents and your desires, okay? They really want you to shine. Like what you do, they want you to be so confident and just let it shine. Your extended message, it says, you are being rewilded at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you've been holding back on your hopes or dreams, you've been encouraged to chase after them now. Let the wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go in, and don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom or your growth. The life you want is here, okay? Don't let anybody get in the way of your freedom or your growth. Don't let your desire to hear certain things from certain people keep you stuck in a place, okay? So I think it's a pretty clear message for you guys. You are on the right track. You chose the right thing. If you needed that answer, like, am I doing the right thing? Like, is this really what I'm supposed to do? The answer is yes. It's just about your confidence. You just have to feel more confident in what you do. And once you start to realize whose approval you're going after isn't all what you think it is, then I think you're going to have more satisfaction. Once you start to see, because you don't do your work just for your boss. Especially if you have clients or something, or like you work with other people, like that should be like your satisfaction, your customers, not your boss. Okay, so I think you're going to start to see whoever's approval that you're going after isn't as needed as you thought it was, and you're going to start to come out of that, and you're going to really start to let your creativity flow. Like, take all those, get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects you are considering. You're going to start to just let it go, okay? Emotions are running high. You're just going to let everything go and just, enjoy what you do, because you should, because obviously you're good at it. And people are going to start to tell you that. You're going to start to get recognized for it, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Always remember to comment, like, and subscribe. What I'm going to do next is your pendulum board, so stick around for that, and that will be all. All right, guys, like I said at the beginning, I asked you guys to think of a question, more like typical yes or no questions, and I was going to get an answer for you, so let's see. All right, the answer is a yes. It's not the strongest yes in the world, but it is a yes to whatever you are asking, okay? Guys, once again, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.